I'm not easily disturbed. Okay. Okay, let's start. Hey, I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air. She's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. The girl saw her running. Stop. How do you think her name's Sayori? Sayori? My neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Me and Natalie. So giving me and Natalie though. Like, it's also giving, how did we even become friends? I just showed up one day. Yeah, she's watching people. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more, and frequently I would get tired of waiting. But she's gonna chase after me like this. I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle and sob the crosswalk, let Sayori catch up to me. That's a big bow. That's a horrible sound is. I'm not good at reading sounds. But anyway, it's a sound. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. So I'm almost got my dial time sleep voice. Maybe because I decided to stop and wait for you. Hey, you say it like that, like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's not Brooke. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Am I saying her name correctly? I'm so sorry. This is gonna be a meme later on. Just We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Brooke, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not... Oh, wrong voice. I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would want to join a club this year. I did. I'm sure it's possible that I did give in one of our main conversations that I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content. It's just getting by on average while spending my free time on games and anime. Very much on anime. Very much on anime. I have like 5,000 things in my watch later list on my Crunchyroll. Okay, let's cut off for me. Back to the game. Huh? I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. Guys, don't mind my dyslexicness. I think I need to go back to school. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a me in a few years because you're not used to the real world with a me. I'll look that up later. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. Now we've got a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! I just yawned your voice because I don't know what you sound like. I guess I'm cringe, I'm voicing them. Why do I let myself get lectured into such a Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind a little bit. At least a little bit. Oh my gosh, I cannot read. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Oh yay, I'm in an empty classroom and no teacher. I'm in an empty classroom with no teachers. I'm learning everything I need to. Yeah, I'm still not learning that the color green is very ugly in this school, although I like green. I learned that some schools have curtains. Am I the only one at school just has blinds since a few selected teachers who want to actually seem cool have curtains? Whatever. The school day is as Penelope from Epic, yes. This is giving flashbacks to that. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it is over before I know it. Oh, and the school day's over, that's why. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. I need some of that. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello! Sayori must have come in the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and I realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here, spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Eee! Hi, Mimi. Oh, I feel so cringe right now. I am very cringe.
Guys, comment down below. Brooke is cringe and gone.
Okay, you know what this reminds me of? Hi ho, off to paint I go. You will be green. It reminds me of my part in the play as Ivy. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Mr. Wicked has two. Still my favorite line. I still know most of my lines. Now that I was not now. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in my literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to start up a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. You need to stop reading at home. I'm not uber that good. I mean, I can hear the uber voice. You want me to do the uber voice? Does that make it even better? And who made cupcakes? Natsuki. Is that how you say it? Natsuki. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Yeah. Don't make promises you can't keep. I could tell Sayori's very much. I can't tell if Sayori's really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning, as if she planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, I'll stop by for all the cupcakes. Eat them all. I'm trying to make this relatable. Let's be honest, I wouldn't be talking to a pink-haired girl. I have no problem with pink hair, but she sounds like very annoying. I have friend preferences, and she's not one of them. And her style is not like, I'm not dissing on anybody's style for like her, but it's not my favorite. Yes, let's go! And thus today marks a day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I thought I'd never say that sentence. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Is it a library? Wait, no, I visit the library often. Is it the music class? 'Cause I can't play anything. I can't play any musical instruments besides the recorder, and that kind of gets boring. Sayori, full of energy, swings the door open. Whoa, that sentence. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you not to call me a new member. I glance around the room. Oh, she's kind of cute. Oh, I like the purple-head girl. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. I feel like she'd sound like that for some odd reason. This girl. Sayori is always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Actually, I'm a girl. way to kill the atmosphere. Brooke, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. I feel like she'd sound like she's like very bossy. All words escape me in this situation. This club, full of incredibly cute girls. I'm not into girls, guys. I mean, I used to. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. Girl with a soured attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her smaller figure makes her look like a first-year student. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can't just ignore her when she gets moody, Sayori says quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Don't say things like that. Okay, let me fix that voice. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears more compatible, more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice meeting you both of you. And it's, oh dear. I've been playing with puppets too, yes. I've been playing with puppets too. You made an edit of, Monica with the song Puppeteer from Epic. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Brooke. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica is probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. I'm just trying to sound like a basically completely out my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little. You too, Monica? Come sit down, Brooke. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about you make yourself some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one more space next to Monica and one more space next to you, next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Ew. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh, whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs the first one, then Monica, then I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking at it for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuke is quiet, but I can't help her noticing sneaking glance in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Technically, I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe, but not for you. No, you dummy. I can't say sentences. Alright. It's mainly me not saying names. It's me just saying you. You? Oblivious. Okay, oblivious. I guess. On Natsuki's weird, logical, and dismiss of conversation. Yuri returns to the table, giving me a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. This sounds like a tea party. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Oh, I love the way I'm doing Yuri's voice. It's cute. It's cuter than the Uru voice. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri smiles faintly to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. The way I say that with genuine fear in my voice. I was afraid of this question. Yes, I was afraid of the question that Monica just asked me. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori really seemed happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. Oh no, that's Yuri's voice. That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate? Yes, I know how to say debate. I just can't today. Of the debate club last year. Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all that politics around major clubs. feels like nothing but arguing around the budget, publicity, and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourage others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica I can't fucking speak. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. And I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we all really grow in this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! Well, do your best. You know it. Everyone, how do they fit all 4 girls on screen? Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to finish these 3. Maybe that's why we're all so delighted by the idea of a new joining member. Though I don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, what kind of things do you like reading? Well, romance, anime, action. Being honest here. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good answer for that. Manga. I've actually read a manga before, and it was very confusing. It said some weird stuff, like how I was supposed to read from the back to the front or something like that. So I didn't read it. I'm pretty sure there's different mangas than that, but like, our library teacher has some weird mangas. I also read a book. It was like written in like stanzas and poem lines, right? And it's about a boy with an eating disorder. And I read another one like that. I read 2 like that, about a boy with an eating disorder. One of the boys learned how to skateboard, and one of the boys just learned how to write poems. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuke's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that could change. What I'm saying, I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build up deep, complex fantasy. Oh, those ones are good. Complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. I have a story that I wrote. Whenever the school year starts back up in August, I will physically read it to you guys. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on clearly passionate about her reading. Why is her cheeks yellow? I don't think that's a blush color. Her skin is so pale it looks yellow. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep physiological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can also deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Honestly, what's Monica like? How would you describe her relationship-wise? I want to date Monica. No, Monica's cute. So is Yuri. I have a feeling that Monica's like a yandere. Or is there like another thing like that? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Yuck. I read a horror book once. I desperately gasped for something I can relate at a minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with The Rock. Oh, this has been 31 minutes. I'm halfway through the game. Really? I wouldn't have expected that Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can't put it down. Surely horror is often very successful at a change the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart all over to me for dart. Why'd I add the word all? Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write down cute things. You don't you, Natsuki? What? I said don't you, Natsuki. Oh. What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. I'm sorry. I feel like that's a very creepy thing. How would you remember that? It looked like you were working on a poem. Don't say it out loud. Give that back. Fine. Hey, your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori settles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. I'm not cute anymore. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. No, that's wrong voice. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. But you wouldn't like them. And not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers. is exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have a writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and Natsuki and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. ... I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. ... Nat and Yuri. Natsuki and Yuri quizzically look at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way everyone is even, Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Brooke? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back on the original topic of me joining club, I bluntly come forth and say that what's been on my mind this entire time. I never said I'd join this club. Sayori may have been convinced to stop me but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at and I lost my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought, Brooke, you all, I'm defenseless against these girls. Bro, how long have I been doing that? Oh, I didn't read that. That's if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Ugh. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Don't touch me, please. Hey! You really did scare me there for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. Then that makes it official. What? Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem, bring it to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Brooke, I look forward to you seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Brooke, since you're already here, do you want to walk home together? Am I about to make a decision? Wait, I can look back at this?
Yeah. Oh, dang, I thought that was not background. Well, not like my background, but like the background I'm watching.
Oh, how am I supposed to go? How am I supposed to make? Okay.
By the way, oh wait, yeah, you have to make a
That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Oh dear. With that, the two of us depart from the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I be happy spending every day after school literature club? Perhaps I will have to change to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Hair. Disoriented. Fatality. Grief. Fear. Anxiety. Misfortune. Childhood. Aura. Skirt. Tout. Promise. Embrace. Uncontrollable. Uncontrollable. Anger. Why is milk an option? Did my dad leave me? Did my dad leave the milk? Marriage. I regret it. Melody, Daisel, misery, games, intelligence. Hurt. Headphones. Peace. Doki doki. Yay. Hi again, Brooke. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everybody is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Brooke. I hope this isn't too overwhelming for a commitment for you. Making you head dive first into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan just to come here to hang out or what. But if you don't take any of us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. That's okay, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuke finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuke plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Brooke always gives it her best, as long as she's having fun. She helps me with busy work without me even asking. Yes, I'm replacing the he, him pronouns with the she, her pronouns. Yeah. Sure. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is messy. It's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. That's so good. You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and Brooke can become good friends too? Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh. Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess it means this gives me time to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It makes me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I wouldn't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. She reaches in her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is how is this girl accidentally being so cute? Even if she picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. Enthusiastically, I take the book. Phew. Well, at least you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having some cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is all buried in a book. I can't say words correctly. Can't but help notice her intense expression while she is waiting for this chance. I already went home, by the way. Okay, so it will. Meanwhile, Natsuke is rummaging around in the closet. Oh, man. Looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down in the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with some literature related by myself? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes, end up listening on to Sayori's conversation with Monica. Well, we're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give it up. The festival is our chance to show everyone that literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all. You know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. I love the way that Monica's eyes are so cute. That does solve the problem, right, though? What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place. Literature, if it's a literature event. So, it's important to figure out how many people are going to show up in the first place, you know? I have a headache. Oh. And my belly. Stop, Natalie. And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is talking this really seriously. He's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating something like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think that food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could bring cupcakes. Good thinking. Cupcakes. Oh, that's okay. Would love to do that.
Your elbows taste funny.
Natalie, let me read. Even though I already can't.
Taste funny.
Can you chill?
Your elbows taste funny.
Okay, chill, Natalie. I'm trying to finish this game. You're right. Oh. How long does this game usually take to finish?
I don't know. I'll really pay attention to how long the videos I watch.
Have you watched it till the ending of the game?
Yeah.
Do they take forever? That's okay makes the best cupcakes. You know what? I'll make a part 2 later on. This is already 52 minutes. Oh, I didn't read that. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That would work out perfectly. I have a question. Should I save?
Yeah. Wait, no, don't say yet.
Why?
Because you can things, and most people only save whenever there's like a decision, and they want to come back to that and see if it will change if they like pick another thing.
Okay. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. You know what? I've never posted anything more than like 30 minutes on my YouTube channel. I can't help but wonder what would it be like to see the world through her eyes? Oh, what? What? Me too, my character. I open my eyes to see Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out my chair. Eee! Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime now. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that out loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true though. Bro. Yeah. I know. Bro, it's like 2 a.m. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days have this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give the benefit of doubts. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori. It's written all over you. Sayori glances around herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly rushing this morning. Look at how your hair's sticking out all around. I run my fingertips on the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Ew. Man, you really need to brush for this. My hair, it's just really hard to get it right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow ain't even straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on the top of your collar, is there? Try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Unfortunately, I really don't care about that. It's just so straightforward. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer. Button is the new word. Button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh dear, this angle. This angle is hilarious. This is so funny. Yes, it is so funny. Look at this freaking angle on you. What is? Well, I was just thinking about how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Don't say that. You make me feel weird about it. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. Just, What'd you say about her boobs? Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Sigh. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed that sooner, that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs have gotten bigger again. Don't say that out loud. I can't take her seriously, just it means my boobs got bigger again. Anyways, you look so much better now. So, why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. Ugh. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. I like her better with the view. That's so much better. So after I keep it unbuttoned, I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying it like that, like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. That's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying these things, all these embarrassing things. Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. Is that a deal? I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? Maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. Oh shit. You're doing it again, Sayori. Aw, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems right now? Rewrote now. Yay. Brooke, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trusted to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write the poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to doing something so embarrassing. I really couldn't find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone is ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Yes, I know I said enthusiastically wrong. Enthusiastically. Sayori is written on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. You can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Wow. So who do I show my poem first? Should I save? I'm gonna show Monica. I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed really eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting effort. Hi, Brooke. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or something we could do. Or things we can do better. always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind, of course. Sorry, I've chugged like 3 things of this, like Sunkist flavored water bottle flavorings. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. Oh, I got a headache again. I gotta just drink water, because that helps. How long has this been? Oh, an hour and 5 minutes. Beautiful. Much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, I want to share my poem. You want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Brooke. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But if that's sort of a barrier, what will we all learn to get past it? Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. Makes me feel makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are good friends, right? Bro, dude, it's traumatizing. I wouldn't be surprised if you had these sorts of things in common. Oh, well. We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way that she talks about you, it sounds like you two really care about each other as well. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem, sure, you're not reading into much. Well, I could be. Oh gosh, you sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has a kind of gentle feel to it. I can't tell if she likes exploring emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew someone happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment with a little bit either. I'm sure you end up trying different things a lot. I could take a while before I get comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find a style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. Sounds pretty confident for someone who claims not being very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I feel that way, you know. See? Well, let's read it then. The hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor. An angry boyfriend. I'll never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. A real blind. Like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My return is already scorched, the permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright, wasn't too deep, stretching forever into everything. Who'd you trade your poem with? Huh? Oh, I did mine with Monica.
You stole Monica?
Yeah. Her poem was long.
I couldn't read your poem.
What?
Like, stop.
I'm sorry, I'm not reading anymore. I'm getting kind of tired. Real life. Okay, yeah, something like that's gonna be where we end. Goodbye.